Right, guys. Right, I'm gonna have a little bit of a message today, right now. I don't think this is of relevance to anything. I think this is something that I'm gonna have to remember. And the reason why I look like I've literally just come out of a bath is because I've literally just come out of a bath. That's why. So that's not the message of the day, by the way. The message of the day I want to talk to you about is potential. Oh yeah, the big P word, potential. How much are you willing to go into whatever you want to do? And how much you're willing to fight for what you want, because everybody has dreams, right? Everybody has aspirations. Everyone's fighting. It's all a competition now. Well, I get a lot of people that turn around to me and go, one day you're going to make it in life. That's the potential side of it. But how much am I willing to actually put in? It's something I have to remind myself. Because as well as I've got potential, but not everyone that has potential makes it. The differences between actually having a potential and utilizing your rationality and making something yourself, it's a vital difference. How much are you willing to push to get what you want? How much are you willing to kick and scream and throw your dollies and throw your toys out of a pram to get where you want to get to? That's the question you should be asking yourself, and it should be a question that I should be asking myself. How much determination have you got to push where you want to be? Everyone knows about superheroes, but superheroes are kind of mythical. It doesn't have to be. Do you know there are people in this world right now who are breaking world records that are actually defeating the impossible? No one think that they could end up beating the Olympic record before Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt ends up beating that. He ends up flooring his actual best a second time. And there's probably someone out there that's going to beat Usain Bolt because he's going to be like, I want to beat him. And he's going to be determined to beat him. He's got potential, but he turns that potentiality into determination. That is a driving force that you need to have in life. Saying that something is good and you're happy and you're content from where you are, that's fine if you want to be in that sort of bubble and if you're comfortable with that. But if you want more and if you want better in life, you've got to go out there and get it. This place I've got is good, don't get me wrong, but it can be a lot better. It can be tons better. Think about having like a penthouse like this. Yeah, it's great, but I'm striving for a lot more, a lot better, a lot bigger. The car I've got, it gets me the way to be, but I want better. There's just a potential side of it. I want better than what I've got now, a lot better, and I'm going to keep moving forward, and I'm going to keep pushing through every boundary that life is throwing at me, every boundary that life is throwing at me in the past, to the present, and the oncoming future. I'm going to smash everything. Not just because I've got the potentials, because I've got the determination to strive, and that's what you have to keep remembering. You can break the impossible if you believe you can. If you want to become UK strongman, US strongman, world strongman, whatever, as an example, then go do it. What's stopping you? There's people that have been scrawnier than I am that end up being like absolute tanks and absolute units. Think it stopped them? No. Of course it doesn't stop them at all. Do you know why it didn't stop them? Because they don't let their doubt and their hesitation in life stop them from being who they want to be. You can be whoever you want as long as you put the drive into it. There's potential, but determination is what turns dreams into a reality. That's what you've got to remember. There's a quote that I've heard the other day. I think I've mentioned this quote to a few people, if I can get it right. So it goes something like this. You're not afraid of falling, you're afraid of not taking a step out of your comfort zone and contemplating whether you are willing to fly, or something like that. That itself is brilliant because it's true. You're not afraid of falling at all, because all your doubt isn't telling you that you're going to fall. You're going to fall no matter what. You're either going to fall hard, you're either going to fall soft, who knows, but you're going to fall. Because when there's every upside, there's always a fall. So the only thing left is you're going to get back up. You're only going to get back up from there. So what's stopping you? When you say no to every opportunity, what are you actually doing? You're not progressing, but you're not degressing. You're not doing anything. You're just stagnating. What's the harm with saying yeah? Even if you fell, you learn something. And it's not that you learn not to do it again. You can make it like that if you want to, but you can also take it as a learning curve and going, if I was ever to try that again, I'd make sure I do this time. And you keep building up. And saying that if a baby put a metal fork into a plug socket and then they'll get electrocuted, then they won't try it again. But that's the ideological side of it. If that baby's smart enough, they'd use a fucking plastic fork, wouldn't they? That's just a way of seeing it. Then they can do what we freaking want, because they ain't gonna get electrocuted. Meant plastic, yeah, would freaking melt. The brain is developed and designed to keep you safe because it doesn't want to see you hurt. But if you want to go out and strive and be successful in life, sometimes it takes a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of suffering, and a lot of screaming and anger and frustration. That's the risks you have to take if you want to succeed in life. Because no life goes easy. There's no get rich quick scheme. They're all fucking scammers. That's it. There's no one out there willing to give you X amount of money for nothing. Even if you married a rich man, it's not like he's going to treat you any better. If anything, he won't treat you with any respect because he knows why you're with him. He's just going to feel used by you. You're best off making your own money, and then you can f the world off however you want. Strength, determination, and willpower. You can become your own superhero. You can become your own Superman, your own Spider-Man. Yeah, okay, you're not going to get like injected with radioactive venom, or you're not going to get like hit by like a solar ray or something, you know what I mean? The realistic side of it is, in the superhero sense, is you can push what people believe are impossible if you put your mind to it. If you turn around to all your doubt and hesitation and you go, no, I'm going to push through it. I started off strimming off all the fat and weight just by skipping alone. I couldn't skip for fucking okay. It got to the point where I skipped for a solid 6 months, even if I looked like an absolute tit for myself. Hey, I looked like an absolute tit the first 2 weeks of not learning how to skip. But then you know what happened? I broke through it. I learned. And then I was outside when I was at Lemsley Court doing 200 skips, freaking, was it like a minute? Just double, triple freaking going on and just absolutely smashing it to the point where people were like, you know, you're amazing at it. But I could have just left it because I felt like I wasn't good enough, like I couldn't do it, like I can't do it. I told you about the time about getting my driving license, pushing through 9 attempts. And now no one can really tell me not to drive unless I smash into someone or something and then obviously get my license revoked. But it's not like I don't know how to drive anymore. It's still up here. I bet if I take my test again, it won't be nowhere near as difficult as the times where I did try to, because I know how to drive. You can push past the impossible, but you've got to believe in yourself. And the potential may be there, but it's the determination that drives the train forward. Take with that whatever you will. And hopefully you kind of like use it as a utensil, a tool. This is what I really want you to get out of it. Whatever you want to do in life, if you think that's fucking cool, I want to do that. And then that's that doubt that turns around you and go, oh, you know, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too this, too that to do this. Then shut the fuck up. You're not too old. There's 60, 70, 80, 90-year-old people that go out and do things that teens, 20s, 30-year-olds do. Hey, you think you're a flipping old age person, you can't get into gaming? What a load of tosh. There's a 90-year-old that has gaming, she has her own freaking Twitch channel. I don't know if she's still alive, but that's freaking awesome. She's living her best life. She's not letting that doubt of, oh, I'm too old to do a young man's game. I'm too lethargic to do this. There's people in their 80s and 90s that still ski. Okay, now skiing, there are pensioners and there are fat people that snowboard. There are people that actually go into boxing. Butterbean is fucking huge. He's a super heavyweight in boxing and he knocks people out like that. Do you think he lets his weight past him? Mike Tyson was going to go into a freaking fight. I don't know if he has had to fight. He must be pushing off past his 50s and 60s. That's way over retirement age. So why are you letting that distract? Why are you letting every single negative doubt distract you? You're never too old, you're never too fat, you're never too skinny, never too anything to do anything. If anything, you go do that with that sort of criteria and you say, I'm this, I'm that, because of this makes you extraordinary. Because you are pushing past the ordinary. And you want to become extraordinary, to put your head out so people can look at you like a pariah. So people can look at you and go, wow, if he can do it, so can I. All these people turn around to me going, you've got balls because you make videos. Yeah, because I don't let anything pass me. I don't let any of this pass me. I don't let, what if I get negative reviews? Or what if you don't set sail? If you don't set sail, I'm still going to go do it. I don't make no money from this. Some of my videos got monetized because I got videos in it, but did you think I'd stop it? No, because I still go through it. I still push past it. Yeah, I don't do it like every day now because editing is seriously time consuming. It takes my entire day out to the point where if I made a message a day every single day, I would have no life, literally. It takes so long, but I still do it because I want to become extraordinary. I want to become determined. I have the potential, yes, but potentiality only gets you so far. You got to push past what you believe is impossible, and you make the new impossible. You set the boundaries of what you believe you can do. And if you want to stop, then you let someone else take over. You let someone else take past you. But if you want to be the best, you've got to think like a champion. Because a champion never gives up. I think I've done enough rambling on. Potential or determination. Two very different things. If you want to be determined to do things, then you go out and do it. If you want to do something, go out and do it. Just grab some bowls and go out and do it. It's message of the day, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll see you soon. Yeah?